mortals. The board has shifted. The first moves have been made, the first pieces removed, and already the probabilities begin to change. For across the Nephilim sector, within the shadows, the Silent King reveals his opening. Across the Nephilim sector, ancient pylons stir from their long slumber. Blackstone spires claw upward from the crust of contested worlds. With every rising monolith, the warp itself recoils. The Necrons weave a lattice of silence, a realm without souls, a realm without gods. These expanding null zones choke the immaterium. Demons starve. Psychics falter. The great rift itself weakens beneath the weight of living Blackstone. A clever solution, I will admit, even if it lacks elegance. But such power comes at a cost. The humans who wander too close suffer a curious affliction. They call it the stilling. Their will fades, their minds dim, and eventually they simply stop, a convenient population of breathing test subjects. The Necrons seek nothing less than the reversal of their ancient curse, to reclaim mortal flesh, to undo the sin of biotransference. And so the galaxy does what it always does. It fights. Every engagement, every death, every failed strategy, all of it feeds the tomb world's logic engines. Conflict is merely data. On the hive world of Triaca, the Dark Angels found themselves beset from every direction. Xenos, heretics, prophecy-obsessed Aeldari, and, of course, 1,000 Suns. Those dust-filled puppets still pretending their crimson patron understands strategy. Yet the Sons of the Lion held. They defied prophecy. They defied sorcery. And in one particularly satisfying moment, a demon prince was reduced to little more than a speed bump, courtesy of an enthusiastic impulsor. Crude, but effective. Elsewhere, on the frozen wasteland of Capet, the space wolves fought like the beasts they proudly claim to be, against the word bearers and guardsmen whose loyalties had wandered. Some of Russ's finest held the eastern front on Capet. The battle was savage. The ground drank deeply. But Ragnar's ravagers held, for a time. The iron fury of a heretical Rogel Dawn battle tank eventually broke the line. When the smoke cleared, only Ragnar remained, standing alone among the burning carcass of the war machine that tried to kill him. A dramatic scene. I approve. Chaos, however, is nothing if not predictable. The word-bearers reveled in their brutal success. But victory attracts attention, and Slanesh is a jealous god. The seductive ones of the Dark Prince descended upon their war camps on Morgwar. The raid was swift, efficient, and they departed with the head of their master of possession as tribute. Such is the reward for faithful service to Chaos. They are devoured by their dark patrons, eventually. The 1,000 Suns continued their labyrinthine meddling. Plots within plots, schemes within schemes, sabotaging the Dark Angels, undermining the Emperor's children, all in service to the so-called Great Game. Meanwhile, Sodel, spirit seer of the Aeldari, walks the skeins of fate. He listens to the whispering threads of destiny. Troubled by the distortions created by Necron influence, so he does what Aeldari always do. He interferes. His forces strike where the strands are weakest. Battles chosen not for glory, but for the quiet adjustment of fate itself. A tedious craft, but occasionally effective. New players arrive, the kin of the Votan, led by Roknir Thundergear. Prospectors, explorers, they come seeking Blackstone, and perhaps to settle accounts. And so the sector fills with armies, with ambition, with desperation, with fate. And within the pariah Nexus, even I, the architect of odds, cannot yet calculate the outcome.